Hi, thanks for joining me today. This video is going to focus on some movements for shoulders and hips. So you will need a strap, a fairly long strap. So I have a yoga strap here. And if you have a long lead rope or a long scarf or a long belt, like from a bathrobe or something like that, any of those things will work as long as it's nice and long. For the moment, just set that aside. And we're going to start facing the long side of our yoga mat. So in this position, first find your foundation in mountain pose. So feet hip distance apart. Lift all your toes up off the mat, spread the toes, place the toes down. Think of the inner arch of the foot lifting, the kneecaps lifting, the sternum lifting. Feel that energy all the way up through the crown of the head. Let your arms rest down by your side. And if you'd like, you can close the eyes and just take a few moments to just turn your focus inward. Just notice how your physical body feels. Noticing your energy level. Noticing any thoughts or distractions. And for this time together, for our time together, just see if you can let those outside thoughts go and let your focus and attention be on your body and on your breath. And as you begin to notice your breath, just awareness to each inhale and exhale. And then gradually begin to take a deeper breath in, letting the breath drop down into the bottom of the lungs. Take a longer breath out. Just steady, even flow with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And then very gently let the eyes open. So we'll start with just a few shoulder rolls because we are going to be doing some movements for the shoulders. So from this position, just bring the shoulders up towards the ears, shrug the shoulders up, and then let the shoulders roll back and down. And then again, bring those shoulders a little forward, up towards the ears, and bring them back and down. One more time like that. And then we'll do one at a time. So now starting, it doesn't matter which one, we're going to do both, but just alternate. And you might notice you have a little bit more range of motion when you do that singularly. Do one more each side, and then the next time do both again together. And then just again, let the arms release by your side. Now step your feet wide on the mat. Being joined by a few ants, so might have to get rid of them today. So stepping your feet wide to the side, we're going to start with a little warm up for the legs and for the shoulders and for the hips. So turn your toes a little towards the front corner of your mat. Bring your arms out by your side, reach out through the fingertips. So coming into a star pose here. So think of gently lifting the kneecaps up. So we're engaging the quadricep muscles. You're not locking the knees, keeping a tiny little micro bend in the knees. So reach the fingertips out, press down through the feet, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and then turn the palms up, float the arms all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands all the way down, bring the hands to the heart. So just simple sun breath here. Inhale, float the arms all the way up and overhead. And exhale, release the hands down, bring the hands to the heart. Good, one more time like that. Inhale, press into the feet, float the arms up. And exhale, release the hands back down. So this time, inhale, float the arms all the way up. Exhale again, release the hands down. As you release the hands down, this time bend your knees, send your knees out towards the ends of your mat. So think of keeping your knee right over top of your heel. Bring your hands to the inner thigh. So just a little low squat here. Shift a little side to side. So we're getting a little movement in the hips and the inner thighs. And start here, as you're doing this, think of shrugging the shoulders up a little and then release them down. And shrug them up a little and release them down. Once more, shrug them up a little and release them down. Now come back to center, send your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, look behind you over that left shoulder, lengthen through the crown of the head, keep pressing those inner thighs back. Inhale, come back to center. And then left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Inhale, back to center. Again, we'll do that a couple times each side. Exhale, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, twisting to your left. Inhale, back to center, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, twisting to your right. And then coming back to center, press into the feet, straighten the legs, reach the arms again out into that star shape, and then bend the elbows, goalposts or cactus arms. And then exhale again, bend the knees. So now we're in this goddess pose. So inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. And then once again, exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, sinking down. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. And exhale, releasing down. One more time like that. Inhale and exhale. Stay here. Press into the feet. Again, think of that lengthening of the tailbone down, crown of the head lengthening up, and then bring your right elbow to the right thigh, reach the left arm up and overhead. You can always just keep it at 12 o'clock or even rest it across your lower back if that bothers your shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and then exhale again, bend the elbows, bend the knees, and then left elbow to the left thigh, reach that right arm again wherever it feels appropriate for you. Inhale, come back to center, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, release the hands down by your side. So now find your strap. You can turn your feet so they point again towards the long edge of the mat. But just taking your strap, hold onto the strap with your thumb on the top with the fingers. You know, if we have the thumb underneath, we can grip it really tight and it doesn't slide, but we want the strap to slide a little bit in our hands. So bring your thumb on top with the fingers. Bring your arms down by your side and try to even out your strap so you have the same distance hanging down on either side. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, you're going to let your hands slide on the strap and bring the arms down behind you till they come right to the height of the shoulders. So it looks like this from the side. So we're getting this nice opening across the front of the chest. So soft bend in your elbows, don't lock out through the elbows, but also make sure that the strap is long enough that you can straighten your arms a little bit. So we want to get that nice opening through the chest. Now inhale, bring the arms all the way back up. You'll notice a huge difference in where you started, and that's perfect. Exhale again, bring those arms behind you. So that's going to open up through the front of the chest where we're always tight from rounding our spine forward. And then inhale again, come all the way back up. And exhale, again, bring those arms behind you. Let's stay here for a couple breaths. Think of drawing the shoulder blades together. Feel that nice stretch through the front of the chest. Inhale and exhale, press down through the feet. And then inhaling all the way back up. Bring your right hand down towards your right hip, or reach up and up towards the ceiling or the sky with that left arm. So pressing down through the right hand, reaching up through the left hand. Still think of those shoulder blades drawing towards the spine. Inhaling and exhale, and then little lateral stretch here. So press a little bit more into that right arm, reach a little up and overhead so you're feeling that nice stretch through the left side of the body. And then inhale, come all the way back up, bring the right arm up, and then bring the left arm down, press down through the left hand, reach up through the right hand, shoulder blades drawing towards the spine, pressing into the feet, energy down through the feet, up through the crown of the head. And then again, a little lateral flexion here. Then pressing down through that left hand, reaching up through the right arm, get that stretch through the right side of the body. Good. And then come all the way back up, float that right arm up. So now this time, a little different. We're going to keep the arms where they are, the hands where they are, and fold forward, hinging at the hips. So the arms again stop right above the shoulders here. So inhale, coming back up, and then exhale again, just hinge at the hip, fold forward till you get that nice stretch again across the front of the chest. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Do that one more time. Exhale and inhale. And then release the arms down in front, and then just heel toe your feet back together. Just release your strap down by your side. Come back to that mountain pose once again. Arms down by your side, close the eyes. Just check in, notice how your shoulders feel, notice how your hips feel. This is a great warm-up to do before you ride or do any other activity. And then as you're ready, excuse me, gently let the eyes open. So bring the hands to the heart. Take a moment again to just check in, see how you feel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little warm up for your shoulders and your hips. And again, this is something that you could do easily right before you ride. All you need again is a strap, a lead rope, and a level surface. You will notice we didn't do a lot that required a lot of traction from our yoga mat. So if you have a nice, solid surface at the mounting hitching area where you get your horse ready or in the barn, you could do this quick little warm up before you ride. Great to help your hips and your shoulders. So thanks so much for joining me today. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out Grey Horse Yoga in the info section below. I hope to see you sometime soon in the saddle or on the mat. Thanks. Bye-bye.